As we're doing, it's Douglas here, and welcome back to episode 9 of College Football Revamped with the Kentucky Wildcats. Today we're going to be playing against Missouri in Week 11, and I don't think there's going to be anything I'm going to show you before the game. I'm going to show you everything after, that way we can just get right into it, because I know some people just like to watch the games, and that's fine. But after the game, we're going to try to remember to show season stats, recruiting, and maybe a number of other things. But real quick before we do, I think there is one thing I need to show you, and that's the injury report. As we stated last game, Allen Daly Jr. did have that strain back, and he was going to miss the rest of the season, and that is confirmed with this report right here. And I've also changed some formation subs around with the running back, so that way we can get more split carries. But this isn't good news for sure, but we do have some quality receivers, and hopefully other people will step up into his shoes in the slot. So we'll see what happens. Let's go play Missouri. Okay, so we're at home. We're just doing the home and away jerseys. Nothing too special about this game, but pretty good run by Chris Rodriguez to start out with. I've scouted Missouri a little bit, believe it or not. I think we're just going to attack them on the ground to start out with here. So we're actually starting out in a goal line formation with Rodriguez, but I think our offensive line is just better than their D-line. I've really tried to look at this game. Missouri actually has a very good defense on paper, but let's try to exploit it. Okay, another run to the inside and just follow the blockers, and that's all there is to it. We're going to keep on the ground again here, except for we're going to get Rose involved. Right proper quick. He's going to go to the inside. Gain 4. Okay, so this one's kind of weird. We got some slants and some, well, yeah, crosses, and then the outside post. Like, it's just wild. That's open over the middle for Josh Ali. We're going to mix it up again here. Epps is actually in the game too, and we go 5 wide. So, and speaking of which, I knew that route looked promising. So there's Isaiah Epps getting involved. Okay, so this time we're going to hit him with a screen on 2nd and 9 and see if we can't move forward. Please break outside. I mean, that's a good gain. I'll take that. I was just afraid he's going to get tackled for a loss. Okay, so we got some inside crosses here. Oliver with an out route. This is one of the better plays in the playbook, and that's open. I mean, there's going to be multiple people open, but that's DeMarcus Harris. I think people can step into the shoes of the slot here. I mean, he's getting held up a little bit, but normally throwing over the middle wide open is a good idea, no matter what. We're going to come out in our goal line package and see if we can't get Chris Rodriguez moving forward here. Only 1 yard on the play. Okay, so we got 2 slants coming in from the left, and then also action on the right side here. So we'll see what can get open. And I think I saw a man open. We're just going to throw this away. I saw a man open, but I forgot what button corresponded with him. Okay, so we got some slants with Epps running underneath, so we'll see what happens. I think that's open, and it is. Cleveland Thomas. I was kind of scared to throw it with all that action, but that was the perfect time to throw it, I should say. Just right in. Not a chance to intercept that one. And would you look at that? Stanford has upset Oregon. I don't know why they're playing before us since they're West Coast, but I don't know what that means. We probably won't even jump Oregon in that case, but, you know, we'll see what happens with that. Okay, so I know Missouri likes to run the ball, so we'll see what they do early on here, and it looks like they are going to stick to the run, and it's only going to be 3 yards. If we can contain the run, I think we're good against Missouri. Okay, again here, a different man look, so we'll see what happens here. And I don't know why they're playing off so much. That's not a zone look at all, that's a man look. Okay, again here, new set of downs. He's going to keep it. And he tried to stutter step us, but that's going backwards. Okay, 2nd and 12. We actually got kind of a weird blitz here, so we'll see. They're just going to throw that immediately, and they are going to pick up 11 on the play, but 3rd and 2. If we can stop the run, if they are going to run, it's going to be good. Okay, so we'll see. We're going to sell out to the run here, and he has nowhere to go with that. Absolutely nowhere to go. They should have audibled to a pass as soon as they saw that it was possible that that blitz was coming. Okay, so interesting play here. Ollie obviously in a very... Oh, that's open. Doesn't matter. Harris is open. He's going to get the first down. I think we'll be fine without Alan Bailey, but he was a big playmaker. Okay, more interesting looks here on 1st and 10. Riggs open. Just go ahead and take our yardage. Didn't really feel like seeing much more of that play develop since we had him. 2nd down and 2. We're going to kind of make them guess here as to what we're going to do, but we're going to run it. And not going much of anywhere, actually going backwards, if anything. Okay, so everything's going to the left here. We'll see how this play transpires, is what I should say. But Riggs going to be open. Never really in doubt there. Someone was going to be open. Okay, so we'll see what happens here with Rose in the backfield to receive this. That's open if he wants it. And he's going to hang on and take the hit. Gain of 7. So again, we're going into a goal line package. I like to mix it up a little bit. Man, you think you can do one thing against this team and they shut it down. Okay, so this should be an interesting play. Thomas could be free if we give him some time. I see square. That was dangerous. Man, why wasn't that open? Felt like that should have been open. Okay, so we're going to go for it here on 4th and 2. We got some interesting action. Let's see who's open. I'm going to run this with Terry. It's open. And we're just going to run out of bounds. Yeah, everyone was covered. No one was covering the quarterback. That looked pretty simple to me. Okay, we're going to let Rodriguez have a counter here. And that is going to get us about 6 or 7. Okay, we got some slants with some stick. And R1's going to be open. Man, he got stuck twice on the guy. Did you see that? He's going to be wide open. He had him outpaced and everything. Okay, so we got some multiple looks here on 3rd and 3. A lot of motion to the left side. We're not going to be able to do this. Okay, so here's Missouri with a chance after we kick the field goal. Let's see what they're going to do. And they're going to throw it. Pick that. Yeah, he had all day. Corker with the pick. Yeah, I thought that should have been picked the first time. My goodness. What is he doing? I was about to have an aneurysm if that wasn't picked. All right, we get the ball back. Okay, so here we are on 2nd and 11. The running game is just not where I want it to be right now. Let's see, you got a lead block. He didn't turn around, though. He had a blocker. That's why I passed it to him. I figured maybe he'd turn around and pick it up, but still yardage. Okay, so I'm definitely looking at Harris or Ollie here. Rose as like kind of a last resort, so we'll see. But he's open. Oliver's open with space, so I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. As soon as I saw him open, as soon as I saw how they're going to play that situation, I was like, you know what? We can trust them. Okay, 1st and 10. We're going to go with a bunch formation and give it to Rodriguez here. And that's going to be successful. 7 yards. Okay, so 2nd and 3. We're not going to run the ball this time. Rig is open, so we'll just go ahead and take it. And he's just going to bulldoze right through number 1 there, like he's not even there. Okay, so 1st and goal here. Let's just see what's open. And I'm just going to run this in. Terry Wilson on his feet again for the second consecutive week. Again, you got to put a spy on us. We'll take advantage of it for sure. Okay, so we've absolutely killed this team in time of possession so far. We'll see what they do. They're going to run it, and that's going to be semi-successful. I went through the wrong hole, but tends to happen. Okay, 1st and 10 for them again. What on earth was that, Connor Bazelak? I don't know. Okay, 2nd and 10. They're in shotgun. We'll see what happens here. He's going to take off, and that's a sack of 3 yards. And look who it is. He's got to be the best edge rusher in the nation at this point. Look at that. Just breaks off of that guy. It's like a bear just hunting someone down. 3rd and 13. This is kind of a cover 3 cloud. I'm going to cheat up with Corker just a hair. And they're going to... How many screens have you seen on 3rd and long against our opponents? Doesn't matter to me. We get the ball back. Okay, 2nd and 10 here. I just want to get Rodriguez in space, so see if we can't get him going with a screen. Just go inside here. Picks up 7. Not going to complain with that. Okay, 3rd and 3, just trying to gain short yardage here. We'll see what's open. I think that's open. He's... Oh, Oliver drops it. Okay, so Missouri's going to get a chance to score before halftime now, but... No. I take that back. I take it all back. Yep, just... I mean... That was telegraphed, wasn't it? Okay, so it's basically as if we never punted the ball in the first place. So, yeah, we'll take it. Try to wind the clock down and score. Okay, so 2nd and 4, everything going to the left side. That's open. Man! Maybe Allen Daly is that important in the slot. Okay, 3rd and 4, a lot going on underneath. Gonna wait for Square to break open. Yeah, I saw him all the way. Just wait on Oliver. He is one of our better receivers right now. Okay, so I really like what's going on the right side of the field, but Thomas could be open for a touchdown as well, so we got to watch him. And let's see if he is, and yes, he is. Perfect. Had to pass it at that exact moment and have him slow down and catch that in the pocket, but he was available there. He was playing. The safety was playing off. He didn't see the pass coming in time, and that was just enough. Okay, so we just fast forward to the second half because they didn't do much with it there. So we'll see what they can do in this half. I think I'm just going to focus on running some clock. I mean, my goodness, they're throwing dangerous balls. I just didn't think he'd throw that. I was in position. So coming into this game, Missouri was a pretty good run team, but they have only ran the ball 5 times, and this quarterback is insane. Just a crazy person. Okay, so here we go. It's another screen. Who would have guessed? Oh my gosh. Well, let's get the ball back. Okay, so we're just going to run some interesting play action here. Catch them off guard on 1st down, because I know they're not expecting play action. They're probably expecting a run. I mean, we still plan to be explosive, but we do want to take some time off the clock. Okay, here we're going to try a strong toss, and as long as no one breaks through, I think this looks good. There you go. There you go, Chris Rodriguez. There you go, Chris Rodriguez. Take it on. That's a good game. That's a run that we needed. Blocks were in place. They got caught up, not able to tackle him. Okay, this time we're going to let Rose have a counter to the left. We'll see what he does with it. Just breaks it outside. Ooh, I hit him with a juke, but he just completely shoved him out of the way. That's good to see. AJ Rose. Okay, so now we're just going to do an inside handoff to Rodriguez here. Wait just a second. He's going to get met, but still a gain on the play. Okay, again, a run with Rodriguez here. This time with Rigg blocking on the inside. And that's going to be a 1st down and more. We're going to have 1st and goal around the 6 or 7. Okay, another inside handoff, this time to Rose. We're spreading them out wide. Doesn't look like there's very many. In the middle here, we'll see if Rose... Yep, he's just going to walk in untouched. Unbothered, untouched. We're about to put 31 points on the board on Missouri. I mean, they're not that great, but, I mean, overall-wise, yeah, they are. And it also looks like Tennessee has fallen to Auburn as well. Obviously, Tennessee ranked right behind us at 16. We're not really going to benefit from that, but Tennessee, to think they were 6-3 and they fell to 6. I mean, they were 6-3 and they were behind us. But there's Bama getting the win, so we'll see. Okay, what can Missouri do now? Are they going to start running the ball, or are they going to throw it now that they're down by 31? Who knows? We've seen this play before, though. It's going to be complete. That's nice. Nice comeback route. I'll give them that. Okay, new set of downs. Again, no run. Thought I almost had that one picked. If I had that one picked, and it was a pick 6. Okay, they're going to go shotgun in 2nd and 5. Ooh. Our safety's got to come up. I think that's is that Eccles that needs to come up there? Yeah. First down. 1st and 10, they go back to shotgun formation. They have it if they need it in the flat. And that's actually going to be a first down on the loop around. I think they just got tired of us shutting them down. So, okay, so we're going to send a different look at them right now. We're going to do a cross blitz with our linemen. And that's a perfect time to do it. They decided to run the ball on first down. They haven't ran it at all this game. And he just gets met in the backfield. Okay, 2nd and 14. Let's just try to keep them at bay here. I knew that's probably where they're going to go, but ended up dropping it. So 3rd and 14. Okay, so just cut off the line. I don't really care if they get a field goal necessarily. That's open, though. He's got it. Ooh, pick it. No pick. Okay, we'll see what they do in 4th and 14. But they had a man open downfield for a half second. Okay, so they're just going to take a very, very long field goal here on 4th and 14. We'll see if they can hit it. See if they're capable. And it is good, yeah. Had the distance, had the accuracy. They put it in, I don't know, I mean, 3 points on the board, sure, but it's not going to do much. Okay, so some interesting looks here in this playbook. We'll see what we can get out of this. And I had a few guys open, and we're just going to throw this one away. There's a lot going on there. A few guys were open for a half second, but I wanted to let the play develop. Okay, so we got curls on the outside and 2 slants over the middle. And that's a perfect route by Thomas. It was hard to guess which way he was going to go. One-on-one coverage. We're just messing with this guy at this point. Number 1 on defense, we're just messing with him. Okay, so we got everything going right here. Oliver on a streak. And triangle's going to be open. No, he's not. I tried to give it to Rig at the last second. He had open space, but we ran out of room. Okay, this is actually a play that's designed to sprint out to the right. So, he's open. Gain a little bit of yardage there, 13 yards. Will give us something to work with. Okay, so just another interesting look here to see if we can't throw him off guard. And that's going to go over the top to Thomas. How did he hang up? This is just absurd. How? I mean, it's the best throw you can make in that situation. Between 3 people. I might have to go to the replay center. Alright, so look at this. Just thrown right to the spot here. And he goes up in front of this guy and just bodies him. He's taking a hit to the stomach. He's getting pressured over the top. There's another guy coming in and somehow just hangs on to it. My goodness, man. That is just absolute beast mode. All right, we're going to go back to the screen here and see if we can't get Rodriguez going in the passing game just a little bit. And he's just a little bit too slow. All right, so this could be dangerous for him. Hayes is on a streak here if they're not careful. Okay, triangle's open though. So there's Harris just going to chug on down the field. I did like how he pulled that safety, created that opening for the middle of the field that Harris needed. And that's the good thing about those type of long passing plays. It gives you plenty of angles to work with. Okay, so we're going to give Rose some love on the ground, give him some more carries here. And it's going to pick up 3. Nothing crazy. Okay, so interesting that you drop so many people back here, but Thomas could be open off the rip. Yeah, he is. I knew that was a good possibility as soon as he turned in. No one's picking him up fast enough. It's going to be easy. Look at this. Just as soon as he turns, I can see that he's going to be open right there because he's a step behind and the safety doesn't pick him up fast enough. Okay, so 3 seconds to hawk the ball. We just kind of have to hawk it at this point. Ah, man. Can't get that one. Okay, so we're just going to spread them out. I've done this before. Previous couple videos, actually, of just spreading them out on the goal line and handing it off and walking it in. You'll get that from time to time. But we have been throwing the ball at a very successful rate, so I can't blame them for wanting to guard it. Okay, let's see what Missouri can do with this drive. And they're actually going to get a first down here to Chisholm. Kiki Chisholm. Wayne Chisholm was a good player for Tennessee back in the day. 1st and 10 again, same kind of look. And again, the same kind of play. This time he can't hang on to it. Okay, this time they're giving a shotgun look. And another short gain, 3rd and 7. Let's see if we can shut this down. Okay, empty backfield, 5 wide under center. That's different. And going nowhere, read that. 4th and 4, I don't know what they're going to do. Okay, so they're going to go for it on 4th and 4 here. Obviously, I don't think this is going to be a passing situation. But he's going to run. I mean, hats off to him, I guess. It's the one thing I didn't think about on that. He hadn't run all day. Okay, 1st and 10 here again. Just going to cover that. And they're going to throw it deep. He's going to be tested. Chisholm almost had that. Good defense. Not the greatest, but we'll take it. Okay, 2nd and 10 for Missouri. Man in motion. It's going to change who's guarding who there. Okay, any day you're ready to snap this football. Dude, what are you doing? I could have read that. Like, I saw it, but I was like, he's not going to throw this. And they throw it. They just end up throwing it. Okay, so we're going to play a little bit of cover 3 sync. The only way we're beat is, like, really over the middle here. Like, there's a certain gap that we're beat here. And he's going to try to take off, and we're going to basically give it to him. It's going to take a pounding, though. Okay, they finally go under center without spreading out, so we'll see what they do here. So I'd say they're finally going to run it. Look at these quick passes. That's crazy. Okay, we're just going to switch it up a little bit here. I now have a spy for the quarterback, so we'll see what happens here. And he's not going anywhere. All right, so we're sending a little bit of pressure here. Now they're going to... Listen, hats off to him for running the football on 3rd and 13 or whatever it was. Obviously, they hadn't ran the ball the whole day, so I was like, you know, why are you going to run it now? Okay, what are they going to do? I'm just going to send the house here, kind of line up here. And that's going to be caught, stiff-armed, and they're going to get in. Tried to get over there in time, but... I mean, we could have tackled them, to be honest with you. We had the angle. And here we go with another pointless onside recovery that hopefully we will get here. And there's Josh Ali with it again. Okay, this is going to be a little counter with Rose. We'll see what he can do with it. And he's going to be met right there. Okay, so I decided to bring Bo Allen in the game just to see what he's got in the final few minutes here. See if he can get a first down for the team. I'm gonna take off with his legs. This is the athleticism of Bo Allen right there. I know that some people wanted to see him, so thought I might as well put him in the game. And I will say, that is a good run, very fast. Okay, so we're just going to give it to Rodriguez on a counter here. Nothing much going. Okay, so we're going to see if Bo Allen can get the first down here. Play like a mini game with him. Should be interesting. Circle is open. I see it. I just waited for him to turn up field there, and first and goal. All right, now I'm just going to see if Bo Allen can get a touchdown, because I know that kneeing the ball out is the respectful thing to do, but, you know, if you can get some points on the board against Missouri, maybe that helps with the committee. Okay, so again here, Thomas is open, possibly. I tried to hit him, I'm not going to lie. And he's going to take a sack here. We're going to call a timeout, I think. Okay, so we're just going to see if we can get a touchdown here. If not, we'll go with the field goal, get some extra points on the board. But we will see. I see Rig open, and that's a touchdown. That's Bo Allen's first touchdown, I believe. I mean, apologies to Missouri, but, I mean, this is how it is. This is how college football is. You got to put up points if you want to compete. Okay, and this is going to be the last play of the game for Missouri after they try and fail. Well, I was going to say try and fail a Hail Mary, but they just decided to hand the ball off and go for -4 yards. Story of the game. They couldn't run the ball. They didn't even try after so long. They just couldn't do it. But overall, I was very pleased with our effort, especially early. Terry, I mean, doing well. 2 touchdowns through the air, 1 with his feet. We had Bo Allen even getting a touchdown late. Just trying him out. Seemed like he, from using Sawyer Smith to Bo Allen, I feel like Bo Allen could be our quarterback next season, but really hard to say. Pleased with the win. I could see how we're missing Allen Daly, but at the same time, we had guys step up and make plays, but there were a few drops thrown in there. Run game still, man, I can't get it going as much as I'd want to, but as long as everything's clicking and we're winning, I think that's all that matters. But on to the next one. Okay, so some stats here after the game. Bo Allen, as you can see, 2 for 3, had to throw 1 away, but it's not too bad when you get yourself a touchdown on the board. Terry, 23 of 32. That's a really solid day. That's all you could really ask for. I mean, 2 touchdowns, obviously had 1 rushing. I was about to even forget to check Missouri, but pretty miserable day here from Connor Bazelak. He's actually injured, it looks like, as well. So we'll go to rushing. See, look at this, 11 attempts, and they don't go anywhere. And then for us, Rodriguez, 14 of 73. Rose is there. I feel like I use Rose more so in the passing game as well, but I don't know. It's feast or famine with one of these. I mean, Rodriguez had a big run to the outside, but that was really it for the running game. And then Bo Allen with his feet showing off what he can do, but they both took sacks, Terry and Bo as well. So let's go to receiving here, and then we have pretty balanced. No one over 100 yards like last game, but we had 2 touchdowns from Thomas. Oliver came up with a few huge first down catches. Rigg, perfect place, perfect time, most of the time on the knot. And then DeMarcus Harris, the redshirt freshman, actually stepping up in place of Allen Daly Jr. And I think he did a solid job of getting open, but I think he had that 1 drop, as you can see. But Oliver had 2 as well, so can't necessarily blame him. Rose involved, everyone kind of getting involved. And for Missouri, I mean, Missouri just didn't get anything going, as you can see. Hazelton, their main guy. And blocking, I'll look at this. We don't typically pancake anybody unless we're playing against cupcakes, but there you go. Interception. I thought we had 2. Yeah, we had 2, didn't we? I know we had 2. Corker and Davis. There you go. And then kicking was perfect. Punting, yeah, and then kick return. It was a mad kick return and punt return day. Okay, so we have advanced to next week. We actually moved up in the polls just a little bit here. Let's see if we can't go to the top 25 and kind of review what's going on here. So Ohio State, Florida, USC. Iowa State is up there, and so is Clemson. But let's see. That Oregon loss did drop them back 3 spots, and we moved up slightly. I don't know who. We actually jumped Baylor, who lost, which is interesting. And then, I mean, Louisville's just still kicking in there. Yeah, I don't see too much of a change here. I was also going to see the season stats, if we can. Stats and records. So, as you can see, NCAA passing leaders, Wilson is 7th right now. Look at this, Pogram is 5th. We played him, week 1? Dude is out here slinging it to be 5th. Rushing leaders, Rodriguez is still falling off there, but still 83rd. I don't think that changed from week to week. Daly, it's hard to remember that he was like one of our best when it come to receiving, but we're going to carry on. Square and Davis are just beasts at middle linebacker, is all that is. Sack leaders, Pascal and Bohanna right up there, top of the nation. Interceptions, we actually are starting to get more involved in this category, as you can see. And kicking leaders, Ruffalo's longest field goal now drops to 6th. But let's go to team stats here, and let's see if we can't check out some stuff. So, let's see, we're not too far back on total, what is this, total yards? Yeah, we're not too far back. Total offensive, okay, total offensive yards is a little bit different than total yards. So we're back a little bit on that. Passing yards, yeah, we're... Of course, if Terry's going to be top 7, we're going to be top 7. Rushing yards, we're nowhere close. Points per game, where are we at? So we are literally, what, 7th, 8th? Yeah, we're 7th. I mean, this is crazy. Passing, we're not even... The thing is, we don't get many passing touchdowns either to show for it because we're so good at running. Let's see how many running touchdowns we actually have. Yeah, we have 23 rushing touchdowns, so... That's kind of weird. It's like we cover all of our ground through the air, but then we're able to punch it in close when we get there. Sacks allowed, we're one of the best in the NCAA. First downs. This, yeah, I don't think we're going to be necessarily top of the nation here, per se. But, yeah, that's just on offense. Let's go to defense. Total yards, offensive yards allowed, I guess it'd be this way. I feel like we'd be slightly... I knew we had to be up here a little bit. But yeah, Louisville's actually first, which kind of surprising, but then again, in their conference, maybe not. Passing yards allowed. I think we're better at run defense, for sure. Because I think we've been lit up a little bit through the air. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother going back too much farther there. But look at that. We are number 1 in run defense. So I don't know exactly, because that is a pretty wide margin. I don't know exactly what I'd have to do to fix that. I mean, I just play to stop the run for the most part, and well, I guess you see what happens. Like they have to throw the ball, and that sometimes that can be dangerous. Points allowed. Louisville, dude, is, man, what are they doing over there? Yeah, we're knocking on the door of points allowed, especially the last couple games. Sacks were 4th. No surprise there. 12 fumble recoveries for Troy. That's random. Interceptions, we're not going to be anywhere close to there. So, you know, we're hanging around there when it comes to stats. We have our pros and our cons, and I think that shows just where we're at right now. And then I'm going to tweak some recruiting stuff and then show you what I've discovered from there. Okay, so here's just a quick look at recruiting. I'm actually going to need to add a lot more points and a lot more people into this, but I'm just going to go and get this done and dusted because I don't feel like going through that process at the moment. But here's the quarterback situation. We kind of got a lead here. I think I'm just going to go ahead and offer Josh Chase the scholarship just to come here and kind of be here in case we need him. 2 halfbacks still put him at 25 points. I mean, there's really nothing much going there. Gary Smith has committed to Michigan. That lead widens, so we're going to remove him as a prospect. And Corey Bell we're still behind on, so I'm going to try to get that upgrade to where we can get more than 500 points to spend on someone. I'd really like to get Corey Bell, but if not, I'm going after more athletes, so maybe we can convert them to that position. Jay Harris, I think he recently visited. Yes, so that gave us a little bit more of an edge with him, I believe. So scholarship has been offered. I really hope we can land him. Tackle, Jimmy Walker's still there. Austin Brooks is a guard. Again, the points aren't going to be final here. I'm going to try to tweak around before this week is over. No centers yet. This is where it kind of gets interesting. We have 4 defensive ends that I've scouted. And Marvin Harrison, good football name. Hopefully he doesn't go scouted very hard and we can actually pick him up because he could be one of those diamond in the rough. As you can see, after we scouted him, he looks pretty solid. And then we have defensive tackle. We have the lead on Danny Harris. Again, same old here. Middle linebacker, I just can't find that person that pops. So that might be a position we might look for next season or something like that. Corner still the same. No free safeties. 1 strong safety in Matt Roberts. Kicker, punter the same. And then I've added an athlete. So we're going to have Spencer Berry as long as he commits before too long. Seth King before too long. Eric Ingram before too long. And hopefully Antoine McKinney as well. These athletes, who knows what they're capable of, who knows where you can even play them, but I mean, you know, you see good speed, you see good acceleration on these players, so, you know, we just have to fill in the gaps. We haven't even fully scouted Spencer Berry. There we go. I didn't know why. I feel like I should have a long time ago, but... So our next game is on the road at Vanderbilt, and that just says Vandy on this, so that's interesting. But yeah, I would say same old against Missouri. Kind of similar. Vandy's probably a little bit worse, but team we got to beat. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and as always, have a nice day.